here, oxygen therapy consultant, Atlanta, Georgia. What we're doing is we're basically dealing with questions that people are sending in. You know, people out there have a lot of questions and they're going through a lot of different things. So what I want to do is I basically want to address some of these questions, right? And give you some solutions to help you deal with this herpes virus, help you to overcome it, okay? So one of our next questions is, are there any tips on helping relieve the pain of herpes? Now, we have to look at that in two different ways. First way is we're talking about the physical pain of herpes, the outbreaks that occur and things like that. Those things can be addressed with diet, okay? Eliminating things like sugars, eliminating things like red meat, okay, chicken, processed sugars, arginine foods, and alkalizing your diet more, okay? Adding more greens to your diet, things like that. Getting away from table salt, pork, dairy products. Those type of things will help to alleviate the pain of outbreaks and the itching and things that are associated with outbreaks. Then there's another side to the pain of herpes, and that's the depression. You see this young lady sitting here in a very depressed state, and a lot of times that's sometimes how people feel when they're dealing with the pain of this virus. They feel in a depressed state, like there's nothing that they can do. Okay, so what I've done is I've put together 5 tips. Okay, 5 tips that will help you, okay, deal with the pain or the mental pain. There's not so much physical pain, but the mental pain of this virus. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into those. Okay, so the first tip is admit you are depressed. The feelings are overwhelming. That's the problem with depression. Okay, admit that you're feeling horrible. That you're feeling horrible is half the problem. Let me just elaborate a little bit on that. When you're in denial, let me see if I can make this a little bigger. There we go. When you're in denial, or when you're not, when you think the problem is not real, okay, when you think the problem is fake, or it's just something that that will pass, but it doesn't, okay? Don't be in denial about what you're feeling, okay? Admit that you are depressed, okay? Now, like I say, these feelings will go away. These feelings will go away with time. But in the meantime, you can acknowledge that you are just, that you're feeling just terrible, okay? And you've got a good reason to feel that way, period, okay? This is a virus. Whatever the situation was that caused you to contract this virus is what it is. But just admit to yourself, okay, I'm feeling depressed. This is a terrible situation. And just take a deep breath, collect yourself, and now let's move past it. Okay? What you got to do is you got to realize the worst is over. Okay? You're not alone. Okay? And you can't eradicate this virus. Period. Okay, the worst is over. You've got it. It's in your body. Now it's time to do something about it. Now it's time to take action and move forward. Okay, now you're on the upswing. Now you can start working on your journey to eradicate it. It makes no sense to keep crying over spilled milk and crying over issues of, oh, well, this happened and that happened.